do a quick posing session. I'm feeling good this morning, not too fluffy. Got this camera mounted up on my window right now. You know, here's a little something. Body dysmorphia really gets you sometimes. Because in my mind, I still think I'm 120, 6'3", skin and bones. But I've been told I'm actually quite muscular. So who do I really believe? Myself? Or those around me? I mean, in the end, it's really just you. So take that with a grain of salt. But I do gotta say, out of everything, genetic wise, because that's what it all really comes down to is genetics and diet and weightlifting, probably on the lowest end in that order. I do gotta say, the back is most likely my greatest suit, while my chest is followed second. Let's do a little flat spread. I mean, granted, if you saw me on the street or at the beach, you could assume I work out. But if you compared me to, like, let's say, your average TikTok 18-year-old gym goer, you would know, okay, I would rather choose the 18-year-old over him. But I'm happy with it. Been taking the creatine, the monohydrates, trying to fuel the muscles with water, make them look as big as possible. Any advantage I can take with it. So it's a part of genetics. Getting a 1 gram of protein is probably the hardest part. Being taller, that means you have to consume more protein. Being more protein doesn't mean more money. I need about 210 to 180 grams of protein. It takes a fat punch, a fat stab into the wallet. But hey, what can you do sometimes? One more time, I really like this one. Just to see the last. I know they're not like spreading apart like I'm about to fly away. Personally, I'm happy with it. Let's hit it from the back. There it is. Now, just imagine what kind of lighting I would have, how much physique would look like with the best type of lighting. It would look phenomenal. But doing what I have right now, the natural sunlight, not much else you can do. And frankly, if you don't look good without lighting, the best lighting, are you really good, looking good? Who knows? But today's a leg day. Hope no one's forgetting the legs. Because frankly, I'm not. Despite the disadvantages and despite having chicken legs, I'm going to be hitting them just as hard as anyone else would. I'm going to have shaky legs coming out. I think because since I did cross country as a young boy, it's going to be harder to build thicker legs because my muscles are used to type 1. A bit smaller, but more oxygen. That's why I can do reps upon reps, but the heavier the weight, it gets harder it gets. Well, it's God's creation. And the only thing you do is work with God's work. Frankly, I don't believe in any of that mumbo jumbo. That's just another thing to say. The luck of a draw. Well, let's hit this leg day and see how it goes.